Hey everybody, how's it going today? This is like my fourth or fifth try on this video. I've been having some troubles. First time, a lot of hiccups. Battery went out on the camera. Had a little trouble finding a link for a place to purchase it because the Indiegogo is no longer available. But I did get a hold of the director himself, and he hooked me up with the Store Envy link, which I am hoping each and every one of you that watches this, or at least my horror files that watch this, that like a good independent film, I hope you go out and take a peek at this, or at least check out the trailer and see what you think. It's not for everyone, but I think a lot of my darker folks in here will enjoy it. It's from 2019. It's been written, directed, produced, edited, stars Dakota Ray. The guy is a one-man filming machine. The guy is awesome with that side. We got Fred Epstein playing a very sleazy news reporter type named Clive. We got Lilith Frost, and then S. Donatello. S. Donatello is another killer named Baphomet, who wears a goat-headed mask. And like I said, from 2019, and that's the dark days of Demetrius. What do I classify this, or at least how would I describe this movie? Basically, it's about a guy named Demetrius who is an extremely vain person who just loves themselves, thinks they are the gift for everyone, Satan's gift for everybody to live with. And he's here to do all the destruction and deliver as much pain as possible, which the guy definitely does that throughout this film. Now, like I said, he's known as the live stream killer. His name is Demetrius. Demetrius gets a hold of Clive, who was played by Fred Epstein. Epstein did not kill himself. I had to throw that in there. Fred Epstein, basically, he's this sleazy guy that runs a real gore website. Somebody I would not want to associate with because he's kind of a tool. He definitely Epstein plays this part really well. You want to pop this guy right in the mouth. That's how like annoying and obnoxious Clive is, and how you can kind of see why Demetrius wants to take him out after there was a basically he oh shoot, I'm not finding the word. He stabbed LSK in the back and took his he goes out and kills other people. Clive does, and he posts it on his Real Gore site as if LSK does it, which is not good because LSK does not like this. Demetrius is not very keen on having somebody pin other crimes on him that he did not do. Now, and that's the basic setup. It's about LSK and his problems with Clive, his problems with growing up, how he became what he is. There's a magical scene that involves a kid, a father and a son, and a dog cage. Probably not the best acting in the entire film was that part, but other than that, it's a top-notch movie. Now, as far as anything else on it, as far as the story goes, I don't want to give anything else out. I'm going to pop in here to the packaging. This is the limited to 100 special edition on that. It is nice. I got the nice autograph there from Mr. Dakota Ray. And luckily enough and thankfully, The guy, I asked him for lucky number 13 out of 100, and he obliged and came through, which really made me even more happy. Which you see how this has a lot of bluish tint to it. That's how the film is. It's got a blue hue to it. Very artistic, but very good. As far as special features go, guys, let me get that in there. There's no special features on this part. It's on the inner parts. Here we go. There's a nice little insert card. There's your special features. You got your trailer and a nice little interview with Dakota, which the guy's got talent. I'll definitely give him that. He's got an eye for film. He can frame up a shot very, very, very well. As far as getting his actors motivated, I'm not saying he's at fault, but he has some actors that are a little bad. But that's okay. I can overlook a lot of stuff just because it adds more realism, I kind of feel like, in some aspects, because they're not trying hard to say that they're something else when they're basically playing the part that they were given in the best way that they can interpret it themselves, because that's what an actor does. They are their own motivator. The director is your coach, basically. He's your guy that gives you the ball and tells you to go in there and play. He does call some plays, but he's not your quarterback. He is not your pitcher. He is not your point guard. He is the man that the director is your coach. He can do that, which I've noticed. He does have, I think this is his 6th film all in all. I have 3 of them. I also have Acid Sorcerer, which was from 2 years ago, and then last year's American Antichrist, which I need to get to both of those, and I will very shortly, because I'm curious what else Dakota has up his sleeves, because this was that well done, or at least that good. Now, my only beef with this packaging is it's upside down. I don't want to keep my movie upside down for it to at least match with my other films. That's okay. I can overlook that as well. But all in all, top-notch product. Now, as far as what I would give it on a technical side, I would say probably a 3, borderline a 4. It's almost there, but you can tell he's still got some more experience to get under his belt. Even though this is his 6th film, you can still tell that he's not 100% there and complete. You can see his vision. Plain as day. There's no obstructing the vision and making you feel like you're lost in this. I was never lost once. I never got bored. I never picked up my phone and started playing a game, or at least started fooling around on the old Facebook or whatnot. I didn't do that at all with this one, which is very, very nice. I'm gonna go ahead and set that down. Like I said, it's a 3, borderline a 4. Now, as far as entertainment, this is a solid 4 in my opinion. It's not really 4.5. It's a 4 right on the button. I give it an overall 7. Like I said, I was never bored with this. I highly suggest it. I will watch it multiple times. I know I will. The only thing is the music. I don't listen to that kind of music, but it fits perfectly in with this film. Honestly, that dark death metal, whatever it is, that style, that genre of metal, fits perfectly in horror films. And so it doesn't bother me in a film. It doesn't bother me in general. It's just not my style. It's a little too angry for me. I have enough anger issues without being pushed into more. Which, by the way, the music never did get obnoxious in this. Some films I have seen where it does, and it hinders it, and it makes a film that otherwise could have been good, like mediocre or bad. This did not do that. All right, guys, I'm going to roll up out of here because I don't want to say too much more on this one because I want you guys to check it out for yourselves. It's worth the watch. I want Kyle Seals, you better go get a copy because I know that you want to see this. You and I have been talking about this. There's several other people I want to go get this on my friends list and see what they think about. All right, y'all. You know the routine. I hope you all have a great morning, evening, dawn, day, or dusk. Please like, share, and subscribe. That makes my day. It makes my week. It makes my month. It makes me a happy, happy man. All right. Peace, y'all.